And the first one is Harsha, and then the 5 more today, and then 6 tomorrow. So you can start.
భాష అనేది చాలా ఒక మనిషి ఇంకొక మనిషితో మాట్లాడినప్పుడు ఆ కనెక్షన్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అది చాలా స్ట్రాంగ్. దిస్ ఇస్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ వాట్ ఈస్ sculpture for me, because it's language, right? Why do I actually make art is I want to kind of find this one peak, kind of move to that threshold where actually I can speak to everybody despite their religion, despite their language, despite their demographic, age, whatsoever, right? It's actually a translation of sound which you normally hear. So it's a translation from one sense to the other sense. All the marble slices, you can actually see a track there. So what I did is I recorded a sound wave. It's that sound from that factory, but it is not that factory anymore. It's not the visual. You cannot actually see the factory that I've recorded, but it's still the sound. So the whole thing is like mild steel and marble. I think that is also kind of, marble is though strong, it's very fragile. Mild steel is like, so there's this contrast in however I kind of approach my materials, right? So this is a life portrait, a revolving life portrait of myself, exactly my height, and then you can actually see a life revolving portrait of myself. So this is the first work I did, like the actual revolving portrait started off with a spin face. So the whole idea is, this is a very large work, but I did like a maquette. This is like 3 feet in height and 1.5 feet. But for me, I want people to go inside the sculpture, you know. So it's almost like they're being embraced by the sculpture itself when they go inside. So this is like a precursor to the unbloomed sculpture, like entirely kinetic, stainless steel. So all of these can actually move. Melting ice. So I think sometimes the form informs what I think it has to convey. I also work with performance art. I think this happened because of this whole idea of space. So I was working with space, right, when I was talking about how I steal space. But I also want to work with time.
How was that sculpted? Look at his mouth.
This is CNC milled.
His mouth.
I designed it in 3D and then I CNC milled it. So I asked everybody to tie 3 knots over me. So that actually means I'm married to everybody that actually did. Right. That's exactly how we believe, right? So if that is legitimately done in a function hall, we always believe it. But since it's done in the on the road, it's not. Because I think it's difficult to kind of really gauge how the scale is.
Yeah.
So I really like video to kind of make more sense of what it is.
Where is this?
This is in Lalit Kala Academy.
You should get a Steadicam operator to redo this for you. Maybe if
Oh,
I'm
that's
around.
expensive.
I
Can
can
you
do
get
it
2
for
sculptures for
you.
that money?
Next time I come to India, I'll do it for you.
So can you hear this chain? This
Yeah.
cycle chain? It's actually